Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. Iran has warned that final talks with the United States will not begin in an atmosphere of threats. The warning came after President Donald Trump said Washington would finish the job if a deal was not reached. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi issued the warning in a statement posted on X, responding to President Trump's latest remarks about Iran. He said Iran's response was in line with Article 13 of the US-Iran Memorandum of Understanding signed last month, adding that the United States must abide by the memorandum and respect its commitments. The body of Iran's late supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has arrived at Jamkaran Mosque in the holy city of Qom ahead of a funeral procession scheduled for Tuesday. State television showed a helicopter carrying Khamenei's body landing in the city. Meanwhile, the funeral procession has departed for Qom and will continue through major cities in Iran and Iraq before the burial. US President Donald Trump has said that the United States has secured major concessions from Iran. Talking to reporters at the Oval Office, Trump insisted that Tehran would never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon. He also said that Washington would take control of Iran's enriched uranium stockpile, adding that Tehran must honor the concessions it has made. US President Donald Trump is expected to throw his support behind the potential sale of F-35 fighter jets to Turkey during a visit to Ankara, even as legal and congressional hurdles have yet to be fully resolved. The New York Times first reported the possible F-35 decision when Trump was asked late last month by reporters if he would have any gifts for Turkey. He said he was going to probably do something that will make them very happy. Speaking alongside Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance said a review was underway to see if Turkey had complied with the US laws so that it could receive the F-35 fighter jets. A Saudi-flagged crude oil tanker has been damaged near the Strait of Hormuz, close to the coast of Oman, after a Qatari liquefied natural gas tanker was struck in the same area. Maritime security sources said the cause of the blast was not known, and the crude tanker hit was believed to be the Wedian supertanker. According to ship tracking data on the marine traffic platform, the Wedian's last position was inside the Gulf on July 3rd. China's long-range ballistic missile test from a nuclear-powered submarine has triggered concern among regional allies and the United States. Chinese state broadcaster CCTV described the launch as a routine part of the country's annual military exercises and insisted it was not directed at any specific country or target. According to a US Department of Defense report, the JL-3 has the capability to strike the continental United States from Chinese coastal waters, highlighting its long-range strategic reach. Australia said it had been informed in advance of China's plans, but criticized the missile test as destabilizing. Pakistan's top military brass has reaffirmed its commitment to protecting the country's rightful share of water under the Indus Waters Treaty. During the 276th Corps Commanders Conference, chaired by Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, the military reviewed India's recent statements on the treaty and said the armed forces will take all necessary measures in line with government directives to safeguard Pakistan's water rights. The military also expressed serious concern over the continued use of territory under Afghan Taliban control by Indian-backed militant groups to launch attacks, and warned that Kabul must prevent its soil from being used against Pakistan. Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup journey has ended in heartbreak in Arlington, Texas, as Portugal were knocked out by Spain in the round of 16. The 41-year-old said he leaves the tournament with a clear conscience after giving everything for his country. After the final whistle, Ronaldo was visibly emotional as he wiped tears from his eyes and applauded the fans. He took one final look around the stadium before slowly walking toward the locker room with the captain's armband in his hand. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.